So, Philip, where are we today?
Today we are at a very special episode of Espresso 4.0, visiting a blast furnace in Luxembourg City in Belval. The pinnacle and very sole reason why Luxembourg has experienced such a boom in industry and economy was their steel industry in the 70s. And if you stay tuned, you're going to see how the view, or me shaking at the very top of the blast furnace, looking down.
Let's go!
Let's go, let's do this. It's the iron ore. Small pieces known as minette. This one is rich in silicate. This one is rich in silicate. And this one is rich in lime. You can tell the difference in the color.
Unfortunately,
cool, right?
you don't find
and this is the rich
iron
ore rich in iron. I think it's 60% or more.
Pure iron, unless you have some meteorite.
What do you think about this, Phil?
I think it's much bigger than I thought.
And this is a small one, right?
This is a small one. The big one must have been really huge.
We're looking at the blast furnace and going through the tapping process.
The process continues.
How the melted iron, pig iron, is released and then flows. Actually, the melted iron flows on one side, and due to the density difference, the slag kind of is aimed in and goes in a different direction.
You fill up, cool. And if you do nothing,
What do you think about all this?
It's surprising, I think. I mean, you would never imagine such a complex process and such a huge equipment.
I mean, compared to our size,
Amazing.
Like, we're super small. Look.
Looking at a blast furnace. It's actually blast furnace, be a decommissioned blast furnace in Luxembourg. And we're going over why it's actually cone shaped as opposed to cylinder shaped.
How tall is this?
Yeah, I forgot. I can't remember. It was 73 meters, I believe. 73 meters, and to where it was being charged, but it's the highest part, I don't know.
it's not a machine. It's some living
Experience.
it's a living. It's living a little bit. And if you treat, my philosophy, if you treat it well, you will treat it well. If you try to cheat, you will get trouble. And also, as it is working 24 hours a day, you have at least like 3 shifts of people. So all these people must do, let's say, the same thing.
Harmonized.
Harmonized. If somebody is doing something good, all the other must. That is also a little bit problem. You have a lot of feeling and experience here.
When did you retire? Many years ago? Or
No, we closed here in '97, and I went back to work with a company who's building equipment and also furniture.
Did you see some kind of change in the industry, or like in terms of operation, how you are operating, or you think it's more or less being conservative to 2 years?
I would say blast furnace people are very conservative, because before they change something, they must be sure that it's working. Because if a blast furnace is not working, you have a loss of several thousands of tons a day. So progress, there's a lot of progress done, but it's rather slow. What I see the last years, we used to have automatism here. First we had, let's say, analog, then we changed to programmable, Siemens, these systems. Now the system with blast furnace C was the first furnace in, I think, in Europe who used computer for operation control and visualization. Nowadays,
PID.
yes, yeah. Nowadays you have it's. I can remember I had discussions with my boss. I wanted to measure in each uptime the gas temperature. Well, that costs a lot of money. So nowadays you have you have two sensors and you have also the treatment. That has changed. That makes you have modelizing is working very good.
Well, I guess that concludes our episode of Espresso 4.0.